DSR means?
Downstage right.
DSL means?
Downstage orange.
The aim of the project is about change, and it's about people recognising that they do have potential. They came with a lot of aspirations, wanted things that they needed to do, but they never knew how to remove the blocks from them. Youth at Risk work was basically to try and make sure that some of those aspirations and dreams that they had, they could possibly achieve them. It was about breaking cycles and letting people realise there are opportunities out there.
Down stage left. Stage left. Down stage left. Up stage left. Centre stage.
This project, like, it lets you, like, break away from, like, your life. You get to know people more, get to know about different lives that other people have got compared to yours, and you get to learn a lot about other people.
It's a chance for people to experience something that's just totally amazing, and it's about letting young people know about themselves more than anything, because I think a lot of us was lost.
Well, at first, beginning of the project, we was all was in groups. You could tell where everyone was from. Runners there, pros there, and outsiders over there.
There's always been a conflict between WROSNE and Priory Estate, and I don't really know why.
We never used to talk to each other really. We didn't get on with the Priories when I didn't get on with the Priories, but now we've all been got together like more family really.
It's brought all the communities together like in the area, because before like people from Priory and Renner never used to get on or so they say, but like now we were all here together, so we all work together like.
I think the first most that I've changed is the way I am at home. I mean, I was always out with my friends and that, and I don't have respect for nobody at all. And I respect myself more than I used to. I mean, me and Mum are like best friends now, and it's like leaps and bounds has changed me a lot.
It's made me stop being out on the streets, getting into trouble, doing what I shouldn't do. It's really good, really.
It's giving me something to do, calm my behaviour down, because before I was busting windows, I was going out at night. It's calmed me down, really. It just calmed me down.
When the project started, I suppose the things that were set was the two estates, Wren's Nest and Priory, and the idea that there was going to be a performance in the caves, but that was it. We knew the themes. We knew that it was important that the youth at risk themes and the personal development themes were embedded in the work. But we didn't really have a hook to hang that on, and Emma, who's the writer, did a fantastic job of coming into rehearsals. We were just doing lots of workshops on drama skills and music skills and dance skills, and she'd come in and she'd look at what we were doing and she'd listen to the young people.
So perhaps to end with, I'm in too deep, is that reiterating the point that she can't come back. I mean, you know, you're trying to get her out. Come on, girl, get yourself together, come out with us. I'm in too deep, and I think it should end with that.
There was one session where we were doing some image theatre, and we asked them to come up with ideas of, you know, where these images happened, and they came up with the idea of a nightclub. And that is where it all started, because Emma looked at that and suggested to the team that it might be an idea to consider that it could be within a nightclub, and you could encase these unusual characters within that setting. Because it was important all the characters had reference to the different fossil types that are found on the Silurian seabed. So we started by toying with the idea of the possibility that you could have two audiences who have two different experiences, and at certain points they could meet and exchange knowledge of what experience, and the characters could do that.
Yeah, they should be disqualified. They stole our story. Stop telling tales.
Ah, very good. Stop telling tales, she said. She's rubbing it in, because they've stolen that boat story.
The story is all about us. And how our lives have changed and adapted. It's basically about relationships with each other.
WROSNE is an Anglo-Saxon word that means the link, and this whole project really was about linking people who live close to this national gem, this national nature reserve, to the heritage, to open up the imagination and create this understanding that this is a very special place. So we always wanted the fossils and the mining heritage to be the basis of some of the creative work.
It's like usually nowadays they do things about like streets and gun crime and that. This is something totally different, out of this world, about fossils in a museum, and it's like really interesting.
Lay down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This week's been really beneficial. Everything's coming together. We've actually been trying to get the whole production block now, even if it's rough, we've got everything there, so then we can put in extra rehearsals to just get everything up to scratch. So that's what all this week was about, to get everything in there.
So they've been rehearsing all the dances that we'll be doing in July. Donald runs our sessions and he just tells us what we've got to do to make sure that we do it right in the right timing. Donald runs in and he makes us go through it and take out parts which people mess up on. We have to go through it over and over again till we get it right. It's hard work, but got to get it done. Yeah.
You can come into my town if you tell me a joke.
That's us, we're ready for you.
You can come into my zone if you can tell me a story.
That's them. I don't think they're quite ready for you though. First I thought, oh, this is never going to work, I'm never going to learn my lines, it's never going to be done. But now it's getting on and it's getting better. Everyone's learning their lines, everything's getting all together, it's getting good.
Basically what I'm doing is what I would do with any professional actor. We're breaking it down into each scene, into units, which are sort of smaller mini scenes within a scene. And then each of those units we give a title, so we get an understanding of how the story builds up. And then within each of those units, each of the characters has an objective.
My sister Felistella was so ugly when she entered an ugly competition. They said, sorry, no professional.
Yeah, my sister left me after. So ugly, when she looked out of the window, she got arrested for mooning. What's wrong with you? It's almost like you believe what you're saying.
It's been a challenge, a good challenge, because it's yielding a lot of fruit, but the work slows right down. You've got very differing reading abilities within the group. Some people feel very self-conscious about reading out loud. We had a very good first day, and yesterday was difficult. And so far today, it's gone really well. The focus is good, and everyone seems positive about things. So it's a bit like that, really, you know. The reaction of the bouncers will be fantastic, because the audience will be on the boat. So really find the jokes funny, or if they have a really bad, you know, that one about stuck her face out the window and they thought she was mooning. Oh, that's a killer. Really enjoy it.
Yesterday it was stressful, people had proper arguments or whatever, but today it's been really good. Everyone's got on with it, because when it comes to performances, everyone gets a kick off it and they like to do it. So we just did it today.
At first we used to always argue and people used to come in late and everything and walk in when they feel like it, but now they've realised that we've got to perform this in a couple of weeks, so everyone's buckled down now, being more responsible and turning up at the right times now.
Right, join me over here. Guys, join me over here, near the piano. You can sing that one? High one. Somebody sing that one?
No, we're trying to be.
Into deep, into deep, into deep.
I actually started at 10:30. Yes, I've been recording with them, getting all these bits, all these little sections here are all different people. It's like jigsawing the whole thing together, trying to get the best performance from them, so that they feel not only the ownership of the song, but also they feel proud of what they've done.
We could plan a road, set a road course, follow the stars and find our own door.
I'll always miss you.
You know, that was the take we were looking for. That's the best one
That's
you've
the
done.
one.
That's the one. That's the one. Under pressure, you deliver the goods.
It was fun. It was really fun, but stressful, because you have to make sure your voice is not flat or anything. But I've done it better like before lunch. Now after lunch it was more difficult. Like my voice just went flat and that.
Not many of them have tried working in a studio, and really I'm setting up a very different environment here. We're using a proper studio, and the microphone, they've never sung in front of a microphone before in this situation, so they've done really, really well. None of them have used headphones at all, and that's quite a technique in itself, so I'm very impressed. Done really well. What I'm planning to do this afternoon is mix this, put it on the CD and play it over the main system for them, because the people who've put an effort into this, there's about 12 of them, and they've really worked hard on the lyrics, come up with their own vocals, come up with their own melodies as well. And they've helped me out with the harmonies. They haven't heard it before, so I'm going to put it all together, play it for them and see what they think.
The process today was actually to bring everything together for a brief performance, just to give their families and friends a bit of a taste of what they've been doing and a bit of a taste of what they're going to actually be doing in July.
It was important that they were all the time they're having the opportunity to perform live in front of an audience, because in this performance they are literally face to face with their audience, standing with their audience. So that was very much about preparing them, not only for the skills they needed to block this play, but to prepare them for performing to an audience.
We've really worked them to the bone today. They've been sweating buckets, just making everything precise and so it's in their heads, and just giving them something to be proud of, to actually want to show their families so they're ready.
At the party, she met Jeremy Clarkson. She said to Jeremy Clarkson, "I'm a supermodel, what do you do?" And he said, "I do Top Gear." "Great," said the supermodel, "I'll have a note."
I told Eddie.
Tonight is going to be a piece of cake in compared to 8 weeks' time. So what we're looking for as a team, we're looking for the people that go for it and work at it. So this is all a big test tonight. It's testing where we've got places and weaknesses that we need to work on.
I'm just about to have a word with them actually, just to give them a bit of a pep talk, but it looked good in the run-through. I think they were surprised as well.
I was buzzing, but now I'm choking with hairspray in my face and stuff. Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really nervous, and I'm nervous because everybody's going to be there and we are used to like performing in front of those people.
I'm excited. I love being on the stage, so I can't wait for it.
My mum's coming tonight, so I think I'll be surprised because I never saw me do something like this before.
I feel confident, but like, I'm nervous in another way, like, in case I go wrong, if I get like paranoid and that, and I mess up.
I'm feeling mellow, but see this, I've got butchered, and it's not right, but you know what? You dominate to the show end of the day, so get it over and done with.
No, I'm not nervous, to be honest with you. I think they'll do very well. It's something that they've worked hard for in the last 4 days, and I think it'll be brilliant. I'll have to do some more hard praise if it don't go right.
What's wrong with you? It's almost like you believe what you're saying. Those jokes aren't funny. You're making us argue. You're causing a rift. There's a rift developing between us. Oh, is that what it stands for? Lesson learned?
I'm really glad that I got them to stand up on the chairs, because they really didn't want to do it, and they said, "Oh, this is going to look stupid, I'm going to feel self-conscious." But it actually looks really effective, and that's what they're going to have to do on the boats. So it's about getting them used to that feeling, really, so yeah.
That was excellent. You've really raised the bar from the first performance. We didn't have any problems, we didn't have any people that were nervous, even though they were nervous. We didn't, we had people that really managed themselves and worked effectively backstage and on stage. So let's give you a round of applause. Give yourself really well.
Okay, face this way, listen. As soon as you jump, you get into these lines. Ready? From here. 5, 6, just stay where you are and just jump. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2. You stay in those lines. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't get squashed, Louise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your line. 1.
We're at Himley Festival to represent the WROSNE project, showing how far we've come and what we can do basically. It's like a little taste session of what we're going to do in the canals.
Today we performed the Fossil Face-Off, which is the end dance where everyone comes together at the end.
I want to welcome on stage this morning a group of young people from the WROSNE project. If you walk on stage now, please, guys.
Call to adventure for those who have dreams. You want the full story? The how, the what, and why? I'll have to see you at Canalside, starting 20th of July.
I thought that the performance was fantastic. Yeah, it's great, man. I loved it. And I always love doing it because I know it off by heart.
It's getting harder because we've got to be doing it every single day now. Every single day for 3 weeks, it's going to be hard.
But we're handling well under pressure though, really.
Yeah. Everybody's focusing more now, I think. I am focusing more, I've noticed myself.
Oh, well done, Bev.
Stop rocking! Hey. OK, that's brilliant. OK, set some poses, yeah? OK, when you're ready.
You're going into an environment many of you haven't been into. It's a mine. It's not a theatre. It's a completely different experience. There are key risks that you need to be mindful of.
Realising the potential of those caverns with modern technology, the possibilities that you can generate through the creative arts to help change lives and attitudes is awesome. I think the technical challenges were very much about movement of audience on boats from soundstage to soundstage underground and connecting those underground spaces together in a story that made sense.
And obviously in the caverns itself, in the mines, it wasn't straightforward stage like it would be, you know, I mean, like it was at Himley. You're performing in dense space, you're performing in open space with very little light.
It's the scariest environment I've ever been to perform in. You looked and the young people never freaked out, never. They were cool, they were calm, they were really supportive, not only to themselves but to us as well. Every time they've got to a point, we've raised the bar, so that we've never allowed them to get to almost a comfortable point. They've always had to keep working and pushing what they've done.
Today we've done a full rehearsal of because we're doing a performance on Friday. So today we've done the full rehearsal, so we know where we're going to get stuck and what hasn't been rehearsed as much, so we can practice it.
When I first went into the caverns, I was really amazed. I loved it underneath there.
When we very first went under the caverns, although I've been there before, I didn't know how much background it actually had to it, the meaning of it.
It was really cold, but it was really good. It was because when we went under there, we had people actually telling us about it, so it was really good to learn things about it and what we was going to do and where we was performing.
The whole thing of the safety issue of being underneath the caverns, because obviously it's the first time it's ever been done, so we had to do a major rescue operation, getting them out of the caverns and then back in. Then the police were involved and they would be stationed above, around the area.
Initially today we're just here for to provide support for the mines rescue and the fire use. I believe today is just a dry run of an evacuation, so if needs be we're here just purely on standby.
We did the emergency evacuation procedure to make sure everyone was cool about what would happen, how we would deal with it and where to go.
It's stressful in any environment the week before a production, but in this environment it was kind of inhuman at times. You can't just go, just do that bit again, you're passing it by.
When you do site-specific work, because you're not working in conventional theatre, then there are going to be even as actors and as dancers, there are going to be challenges that you're going to come up against. But particularly for these young people that have never done that before, you know, there was a lot of insecurity there. You know, so it challenged them about themselves.
It was exciting but nervous because we didn't know what was to come, because we had to go over the top and everyone else was under the caverns.
We only had like 8 minutes to get over like the top and run down, and it was a bit confusing, but we knew where everyone was at.
They stepped up to the mark. Eventually, as the production moved along and they saw the costume designer, they saw the techies, they saw the stage being brought in, they saw, you know, I mean, the whole orchestra coming in, they saw everything that was happening unfolding, then they realised that the picture that we was painting them, the reality of it was kicking in. And then they realised that the bigger challenge was starting to happen.
Mike made the masks for us, Mike and Jade made the masks. And this is the first time we looked at them, really. I think there's been a lot of work been put into the masks for all of us. Loads of masks been done.
The mask workshops, Mike working with some of the young people to create stunning works of art, stunning three-dimensional works of art, representations of the fossil heritage, was just incredible.
I think people will be scared of the masks, because when we want to ban this day, we've got to stay down and stay, so we're going to be freaked out a bit, I think.
Let me take a picture.
We had like a little pep talk, just building everybody up ready to do this. Like, a few nerves have set in for people now, though, you can see it like.
So let's not forget, this whole story about the Seven Sisters is about all of the things that you've accomplished from the beginning of the programme, where you took a look at yourself and what it was like for you living in the communities that you live in. This story is a metaphor for your lives. So when you're performing, you're telling your story. It's more than just a play or a production. It's your life, it's your story, it's your passion. But what I do want you to do is to stand in who it is you want to be today, who it is you want to be for your community, and who it is you want people to see you as out there.
Everyone, all I can say is all do it well, yeah, and show them what we're made of, and show them what we can do. Do you think? Do you think?
So I'm really, I've got nervous now after the talk that we've just had, and the adrenaline's rushing through me, and I'm really excited about, ready to go on. And everyone's nerves have kicked in now, because all the artistic staff, they was saying stuff like good luck and everything, it's your show now, and it brought a lump in everybody's throats and that, because it's like they was all saying it was like they was going to leave us now, and it's like it's kicked in for everybody that it's just about to start, and it's like really wow. It's like they were showering us with compliments and everything. It was really good.
I did. Like rocks and fossils. I'd like to work in a museum. Be a geologist, maybe.
Such a shame. One down already. 99 to go. Bye-bye then, Bexia. Safe journey.
Who's that speaking?
To answer your question, sir, yes, you, sir, you're with a white t-shirt. I am Rift. Some people call me King of Silesia because Club Silesia is mine.
Oh my God! Roof's collective failures, the pillars, they're us!
can beat me. Who are you, Calamine? A little girl. I can do to you what I did to them. I can turn you to stone.
I didn't think that tonight they were going to put it together quite how they did. Well, I kind of knew they would. I hope they would. But considering we've all been so stressed and so much has changed logistically and with lines and scripts and everything, to have the performers there tonight and do what they did.
Young people never let you down, and even if you have any doubts on the actual day, on the day itself, they don't let you down. They want to do a great job.
I think we knew they'd do well. We knew probably May time that we got a really talented cast on our hands, but I don't think they realised how well they were going to do. And I think Thursday was extremely hard. Friday was a relief that it actually worked. So we didn't know until Friday that we had a production. They have proved themselves over and beyond. There aren't many performers that can say they've performed down a mine. There aren't many performers who can say they've worked as hard as this lot have in the conditions they have and achieved the fantastic results they have.
Yeah, I'm buzzing, mate. I can't believe we've actually finally done it, you know what I mean, innit?
Can't even put words to it, man.
Nah.
Buzzing.
It was good because, like, obviously we've got like 10 more performances, haven't we? So now we're just going to keep upping the level even more.
One word for it, buzzing, and I cannot wait till Sunday when we actually do some more performances.
This is the best thing I think that the Wren's Nest, Priory and Cateshill have ever seen, because, I mean, young people on this project, I mean, I couldn't see myself in this position where I am 12 months ago.
And we've all come a long way, because
we've all
had
grown
bad
up so
backgrounds or
much.
something that's happened.
I think every single one of us has had something bad
Yeah, I mean, some people have been through a lot of trauma. And I mean, on this project, you know, it gives them a chance to say, look, I am actually here and this is me.
Yeah, it's been really good.
It's been good.
I don't want it to end, really.
I think we'll cry, won't we?
I'll cry.
When you've worked on something for a year and a half, it's just ingrained in you at the moment. And for them, they've found a structure in their lives. A lot of them, some of them going to colleges, some of them got their BTEC. So who knows what will happen in the future for a lot of them. I don't even know that myself. That is their particular choice.
Working with these young people and seeing their achievements has been life-changing for most of us. I hope it will make them feel very proud of being part of this and associated with this awesome site in which we have had the privilege to live and work.
I don't think there's anyone on this project whose life hasn't shifted in the right direction. Not only has it changed the young people's lives, I think everyone who's worked on it would say it's completely changed us as practitioners and as human beings. And I think we made the impossible possible.
What we did under the caverns was a one-time thing. It's never been done before, and we had the chance to be part in that. It's let people realise what they actually am, and it's learned change.
Like this gives you more, and for you to feel like more approachable, and like you can talk to people who you don't really used to talk to. Like I would never have talked to pressures before, and like it's just weird. I don't know. Like you build friendships with people who you never even expected to.
Yeah. It's like you see people on the streets and you don't like take notice, and then when you get here, you just notice people.
I was really proud. I was proud of everyone, not just in myself, like, because when I first started this project, I didn't think it would ever be that good, and it was, so.
It's changed me a lot, because I'm not into trouble, not into crime, I'm not doing the things teenagers do no more. I've actually grown up for a change.
For people to come and actually watch you perform, and everyone watching you on the boats and stuff, and being able to even perform underneath the caverns, which has never ever been done, for you to have that opportunity, like, it's something to be proud of, and I was proud of doing it.
it just meant so much to me. Now I'm proud, like, if I meet anybody new, and they ask about like, what I do, I always tell them about leaps and bounds because I'm so proud of it. And it's such a big part of my life, I'll never forget it. I look back and I'm just like, I can't believe what it's done for me. And I'm so grateful for like people who wanted to put time into me. So I don't think nobody had ever wanted to. But so many people have like helped me and they've actually wanted me to be something. And I'm so grateful for it.
I'm at the end of the journey. I took the wrong track. I can't find the right path. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I reached the dead end. I've hit the brick wall. I have to give up. This roof has to fall. Into deep, into deep, into deep. Tears roll down my face. I'll always miss you. I'll always miss you. Into deep. Tears roll down my face. Into deep. Into deep.
DSR means?
Downstage right.
DSL means?
Downstage orange.
Well, at first, beginning of the project, we was all was in groups. You could tell where everyone was from. Runners there, pros there, and outsiders over there.
There's always been a conflict between WROSNE and Priory Estate, and I don't really know why.
We never used to talk to each other really. We didn't get on with the Priories when I didn't get on with the Priories, but now we've all been got together like more family really.
When the project started, I suppose the things that were set was the two estates, Wren's Nest and Priory, and the idea that there was going to be a performance in the caves, but that was it.
WROSNE is an Anglo-Saxon word that means the link, and this whole project really was about linking people who live close to this national gem, this national nature reserve, to the heritage, to open up the imagination and create this understanding that this is a very special place. So we always wanted the fossils and the mining heritage to be the basis of some of the creative work.
It's like usually nowadays they do things about like streets and gun crime, and that this is something totally different, out of this world, about fossils and a museum, and it's like really interesting.
So they've been rehearsing all the dances that we'll be doing in July. Donald runs our sessions and he just tells us what we've got to do.
He makes us go through it and like take out parts which like people mess up on, like we have to go through it over and over again till we get it right.
First I thought, oh, this is never going to work, I'm never going to learn my lines, it's never going to be done, but now it's getting on and it's getting better. Everyone's learning their lines, everything's getting all together, like it's getting good.
Basically, what I'm doing is what I would do with any professional actor. We're breaking it down into each scene, into units, which are sort of smaller mini scenes within a scene. And then each of those units we give a title, so we get an understanding of how the story builds up. And then within each of those units, each of the characters has an objective.
My sister Felistella was so ugly when she entered an ugly competition. They said, sorry, no professional.
Been recording with them, getting all these bits, all these little sections here are all different people. It's like jigsawing the whole thing together, trying to get the best performance from them.
The process today was actually to bring everything together for a brief performance, just to give their families and friends a bit of a taste of what they've been doing and a bit of a taste of what they're going to actually be doing in July.
I was buzzing, but now I'm choking with hairspray in my face and stuff. Oh, what are you doing?
No, I'm not nervous, to be honest with you. I think they'll do very well. It's something that they've worked hard for in the last 4 days, and I think it'll be brilliant. I'll have to do some more hard praise if it don't go right.
What's wrong with you? It's almost like you believe what you're saying. Those jokes aren't funny. You're making us argue. You're causing a rift. There's a rift developing between us.
That was excellent. We didn't, we had people that really managed themselves and worked effectively backstage and on stage. So we should give you a round of applause. Give yourself
These lines. Ready?
We're at Himley Festival to represent the WROSNE project, showing how far we've come and what we can do, basically. It's like a little taste session of what we're going to do in the canal.
Okay, when you're ready.
Realising the potential of those caverns with modern technology, the possibilities that you can generate through the creative arts to help change lives and attitudes is awesome.
You're going into an environment many of you haven't been into. It's a mine. It's not a theatre. It's a completely different experience. There are key risks that you need to be mindful of.
It's stressful in any environment the week before a production, but in this environment it was kind of inhuman at times. You can't just go, oh, just do that bit again. You're passing it by. You looked and the young people never freaked out, never. They were cool, they were calm, they were really supportive, not only to themselves but to us as well.
They stepped up to the mark. Eventually, as the production moved along, and they saw the costume designer, they saw the techies, they saw the stage being brought in, they saw, the whole orchestra coming in, they saw everything that was happening unfolding. Then they realised that the picture that we was painting them, the reality of it was kicking in.
We had like a little pep talk, just building everybody up ready to do this. Like, a few nerves are setting for people now, though, you can see it like.
This story is a metaphor for your lives. So when you're performing, you're telling your story. It's more than just a play or a production. It's your life, it's your story, it's your passion. But what I do want you to do is to stand in who it is you want to be today, who it is you want to be for your community, and who it is you want people to see you as out there.
Everyone, all I can say is let's all do it well, yeah, and show them what we're made of, and show them what we can do. Don't you think? Don't you think? Hands up.
So I've got nervous now after the talk that we've just had, and the adrenaline's rushing through me, and I'm really excited ready to go on.
represent us.
And I'm offering to share my ever-expanding kingdom with you.
This is the best thing I think that the Wren's Nest, Priory and Cateshill have ever seen, because, I mean, young people on this project, I mean, I couldn't see myself in this position where I am 12 months ago.
And we've all come a long way, because
Yeah,
we've all
we've all
had
grown
bad
up so
backgrounds or
much.
something
I mean,
that's happened.
I think every single one of us has had something bad,
I mean, some people have been through a lot of trauma, and I mean, on this
time to shine,
project,
ain't it?
you know, it gives them a chance to say, look, I am actually here, and this is me.
Yeah, it's been really
Yeah,
good.
it's been good.
I don't want it to end, really.
I think we'll cry about me.
I won't cry.
A lot of them, some of them going to colleges, some of them got their BTEC. So who knows what will happen in the future?
Working with these young people and seeing their achievements has been life-changing for most of us. I hope it will make them feel very proud of being part of this and associated with this awesome site in which we have had the privilege to live and work.
Not only has it changed the young people's lives, I think everyone who's worked on it would say it's completely changed us as practitioners and as human beings. And I think we made the impossible possible.
What we did under the caverns was a one-time thing. It's never been done before, and we had the chance to be part in that.
I was really proud. I was proud of everyone, not just in myself, because when I first started this project, I didn't think it would ever be that good, and it was so.
It's changed me a lot because I'm not into trouble, not into crime. I'm not doing the things teenagers do no more. I've actually grown up for a change.
Being able to even perform underneath the caverns, which has never ever been done, for you to have that opportunity, like, it's something to be proud of, and I was proud of doing it.
It just meant so much to me. Now I'm proud, like, if I meet anybody new, and they ask about like, what I do, I always tell them about leaps and bounds, because I'm so proud of it. So many people have like helped me and they've actually wanted me to be something. And I'm so grateful for it.
I'm at the end of the journey. I took the wrong track. I can't find the right path. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I reached the dead end. I've hit the brick wall. I have to give up. This roof has to fall.
Into deep, into deep, into deep. Tears roll down my face.
I'll always miss you. I'll always miss you.
Into deep, tears roll down my face. Into deep, into deep.
Well, having a great time. Only finished about an hour ago. The last ones have only just gone. Sound system packed up, he's up there now trying to fix it. We have been robbed. I always get the raw deal, the crappy end of the stick. It's not fair. They always win. I won't get off the boat if I was you. It's not fair. I've had enough of this. I never win anything, me. Yes, you do. You won the rat for once at school. Oh, yeah. A year supply of ice cream. I'm allergic to milk. You'll not take my prize. It's going to happen again. I'm stuck with you. You're no use. I'm just not lucky. I'll never pick the right option. And I bet the other two are getting a better deal. I'd love to know what they're doing in the other tunnel. Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Check out my videos, please. Bob's right for it on. Yeah, it's the best thing anyway.
So they've got dancers in there. How come they've got dancers in there? How come they get to see better things than us?
I don't think you meant to see that bit.
Everybody describe themselves. Own clubs, a bit of an entrepreneur, a bit of a collector.
Everyone knows about your successful marriage, but what about your childhood? Where were you raised?
I was raised in a cave. Yes, that's right, a cave.
At school?
I didn't go to school. I was taught at home by mother. I'm tutoring all the rage with all those Mother Earth hippie types.
So your mother was a new age compliment?
Was. Past tense. Yeah, mother was a weirdo, alright. You know the sort. Painted the walls of the cave with rainbows and dolphins. Fed me on organic food. Put limestone chippings into everything I ate. But I bet it was supposed to improve the shape of one's aura. And didn't quite have the effect she wanted. It had an effect. Oh, yes, it had an effect, alright. Mother gave me the name Rift. It's a geological term.
What would you be if you had to go into nightclubs?
I'd be a storyteller. I'd weave intricate narratives. Myths that interest me. Myths and rumours feed insecure communities. I like that. Or maybe I'll just be a comedian. I do like a good laugh.
What are your pet hates?
Success of others. The messing with punchlines and people who ask stupid questions. Tell me, did you want to be a reporter for the local rag? Or did you have other aspirations, dreams, desires?
Who knows why?
Sure, trying to cut you down to size. Were you grammatically challenged? Maybe you didn't have enough drive to be where you wanted. Shame. Holidays, favourite colours, enemies. Enemies? Ah, yeah, that's an interesting one. Shh. Swear you won't tell. Trilobites.
Japanese gang members?
What? No, not triads, trilobites. According to my mother, I have an allergy to arthropods.
So, just coming into contact with a tribal killer?
Apparently. Whereas they're all dead, like 250 million years of being dead, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Besides, fossils don't bite.
So, is that you can see them?
No. The biggest secret I have is I can turn people into fossils. You ever seen a dead body? No, I think we can both answer that one, rock cheek. Favourite joke? Now at this minute is something that goes, did you hear about the 2-bit news reporter with the 3 sheets of crap questions? No. No, neither did anybody else. Ever again. Are you going to cook a small for me? Bit of dash. Think a new club was coming. She'll be there to welcome me.
Oh my God, what a freak! I just knew nothing ever works out for me. For God's sake, Fenestella, stop worrying about yourself. You just turned that woman to stone. Now get back on the boat, Fenestella. I said, get on the boat.
Someone must have left the other boat.
Wasn't life fun for Lepidasta? On her one-way trip straight to disaster. Before the party's even over, she's burnt out and gone.
leaving 2 WROSNE sisters who will now carry on.
Stella, I said get on the boat.
No, I'm staying here because I've just had enough. I never win anything. It's always you lot that get better things than me. Where are they going? What? You never said there was more? Well, you never asked. I want to go with them.
You do, do you? You do. We all want to be a drag surgeon, but all my family are caretakers since the dawn of time ends off. You want to be a winner, but you're a loser. That's what you keep telling yourself. Well, you've just fulfilled your own prophecy. Too late. Now for once, make yourself useful. Grab a broom.
How come your broom's better than mine?
Oh, Stella, can it be true that every deck is stacked against you? Before you've turned your cards over, you've folded and gone, leaving 2 WROSNE sisters who will now carry on.
Oh, Stella, can it be true that every deck is stacked against you? Before your cards are folded, you've turned over and gone, leaving 3 WROSNE sisters who will now carry on.
You don't know how to have fun. Baby of yours. What's wrong with your sister, my palms are really floating. See ya? What happened to you? What happened to your dreams? Which is quite been my job. Look at the state Philippine. Your job. This is my photo.
Is it like funny that Vanessa, on your way to disaster? The party is over. Put your bird down and gone. Even 2 WROSNE sisters who went out. Carry on. We are now entering the VIP room.
What about the trends and that? I'm sorry. It's about that journalist woman to South.
We saw that too. All I infects. Yeah, infects. You're right. Anyone brings that to start.
Could happen.
Please, and I put a scientific tone. Relax. Enjoy.
It is kind of impressive.
That's better. Come on, let's party. Remember, it's in your hands, Calvini. When do we get our prizes? We're winners.
If we're winners, why does it say losers?
Welcome, my next couple of failures. Welcome to Lose Land. Join my ever-expanding free show. My new friends for eternity. Friends like these. Overstrike the juggler. Golfing ball watching chance.
What, in front of an audience? Are you ready for me? Shall I do it now? Shall I go?
Where's the drop one? What do you matter?
Why does he ask so many questions?
Classic lack of confidence. Hilarious, isn't he?
I think I worry about things too much, don't I? Perhaps I should stop worrying, just if it's just gonna go. I should have told you think.
No for the excuses.
Actually, I don't think I'm dressed right. Is my costume okay? Is it like a juggler or something like a fire eater?
Oh, my beautiful Fraulein. Too scared to give it a go.
If I don't do it now, will I get another go? Tomorrow, maybe, when I'm more prepared.
Hey, loser. Did you hear about the juggler had to go to when he caught something?
Oh, could happen. Will I get juggling to these? Will I?
Shut up, idiot. I'm bored now. Where's the little girl?
Well, the best dinner from now universe. Well, I was 103. I'm now going to 10 up for 5.
Much too low.
You're right, 110.
I am.
120.
I thought it'd be the best would do more.
130.
1,000. Brilliant. Real overachiever.
Will she get these too?
Yeah, who pick off?
That a crap bunch of losers.
Yes.
This club is rubbish. Where are the prizes?
Did I promise that?
I'll have all the tickets, the posters, the flyers. What is it? False advertising now?
Of course not. Fanfare, please. Can a representative of each club come forward?
What do you know?
Oh my God, there were some big fucking figures really got it. And the rest of the prizes. Look at the dog car.
Go on, Caroline. Remember, it's in your hands.
Stop saying that.
Why then? I don't trust them to say the prizes.
Try to stop. You've started to get on nerves. One group every 5 minutes. We'll share the prizes.
No prizes. Lord said there can only be one winner. Like this. For you to rumble across the battles.
Where are you going? To a square museum.
Everyone wants to be a dancer.
I'll never want to be rich. I know what everybody thinks of. I'll be able to buy whatever I want. I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. That's right, that one, bitch.
I'll be killing. It's mine.
Yeah. Take it. I want this one. You win. Fair and square.
Well, it's not fair now.
So I'm pyro here, stupid thing. It's false gold to me, Ro. You've sold yourself for a worthless mineral. The pyro bro. Strict with iron.
Try to kill me. And it was me who killed all.
It's a dog world to me, Ro. Get over it.
You say it on the dot.
If the card fits, wear it.
And another one rolls over and lies dead.
I'll tell you what I'll do,
Dancing the Miro trains in their dreams.
It's quite what it seems.
Was it really worth 40 number?
Look, the lustre has gone.
Leaving one WROSNE sister.
Now, books you carry on.
What's happening?
The Miro failed to hold on to her dreams. She set up for something less than she really wanted. Another pillar has fallen.
And that means we have one winner. And that winner is Caroline. Well done, sister. You've come to the end of the journey. Now you can claim the prize, the real prize, the prize just for you. Forget them Calamini. Them lot on the road just sat there. Now they're doomed to be fed with the rest of my failures. But you're prepared to go to any length to win. Here's your throne.
Is that made of Carrara marble? It is. It's Carrara. That is one of the most expensive types of marble you can buy. And look at the fossil detailing on the arms. Oh my God, is that a cephalopod?
Now I can show what the L stands for in your hand. Only the best, my lady, lover, life partner. Sit on the throne, Calamini. Reign here with me forever. Think of how powerful you'll be. Everyone will come to you for a change. And no one will call you the baby anymore. No one will think you've got rocks in your head.
Remember your dream, Calamini.
Are those garnets? They are. And here's some more.
Imagine something so beautiful being created by the British, surged upon such a little common rock as limestone.
Yes. Amazing.
And what's even more amazing, baby, is the fun we'll have, laughing at my freaks, collecting unusual fossils.
Oh. That's the journeys, isn't it? You did fossilise that?
How do you know about
We saw you rift on the video screen.
that? Oh.
What had she ever done to you? And who are these?
First wife, second wife, third wife, and mummy dearest.
You turned your own mother into a fossil.
She was always stoned anyway. She was not fossilised. This is the reason we lived in this lonely existence. Stay with me, Calamini, I'm lonely. Ruling with me forever.
Rule over my sisters. Rule over the people on the boats. And rule over that trappy cow who kept piping up.
Over them all, and others that come in the future.
Well, if I stay, I ain't sleeping with you.
Yeah, of course not.
Remember your dream, Calamini. If you give upon your dream, you would have failed, and the final pillar will fall.
What are you on about?
I thought you knew about geology.
Yeah, I do.
Well, ask yourself, it was a rift formed, Calamini.
A rift gets stronger and wider when rocks break under pressure. Rocks breaking under pressure are called failures. Every failure makes a rift stronger and the world above more unstable.
And the pillars holding up these caverns are called the Seven Sisters. 6 of them have fallen, there's only one left.
Oh my God! Rifts collecting failures? The pillars? They're us! They represent us!
And my kingdom will spread wider and further, and I'm offering to share my expanding kingdom with you, Calamini.
No! This isn't my way, it's your way! It's your dream! You can't keep me here!
Half my kingdom, Calamini.
No deal, Rift! I don't want to live with you! I'm going home and I'm taking these people with me!
Nobody can leave, nobody can beat me. Here are you, Calamini, a little girl. I can do to you what I did to them. I can turn you to stone.
Except that you can't! You forgot that we saw you on the video screen! You said about the trilobites. I'm one. I'm named after one. Calamini, the Dudley bull. Hard-shelled trilobite with eyes on the back of its head that breathes through its knees. I thought it was a stupid thing to be named after, but now I'm not so sure. I'm tougher than I thought.
your eyes. You believe you. Everything that's believed becomes the truth. You made it real.
This is my kingdom. I'm the lawmaker.
And I'm the lawbreaker.
I'm the king of Siluria. I'm running this show. This is my world. You can't leave.
I can, and I am. We can all leave if we want.
Can we? It's right, it's right.
You just shut up and juggle.
No, I'm going over. It's not. This is my story. That doesn't happen. Stop quickly. You're rubbish with Joe.
No! You're the freak, and you're the joke here.
Your part of the story can't celebrate your character does.
Okay, I'll go out. I'll go to our bell ending. And I'm taking this gift too. Can I bring you that gold, mate? No! It's not real! I'm only joking.
We'll try back at a meeting.
Why, me?
Elsa, that's the leader. You're making the story, aren't you?
I haven't finished with you not yet.
I'll go here and let me after. And zero, get better Stella. And remember, don't get off the road. Promise, don't feel it's still more. I'm coming.
You're the one that brings the cop out. You're going nowhere. Get out. Get my mouth out.
Lippy! Are you there, really, Lippy? Can't we go any faster? Lippy!
Yes, Calamini.
Which one of you is looking after?
Me.
I don't recognise that.
Come and join us, Calamini. Dance with us. Your love is the trident.
No, I don't want to dance with her.
Please, Calamini.
We have to go.
Stay with us, Calamini. We need you.
If that's not too much at a meeting, you can't have someone who hasn't lost me out.
Then don't. Stop. Drink with us. Party with us. Dance with us.
I don't want to leave you, Lippy.
Him gives us everything we need. Stay, and he will give you everything you need. Stay.
I don't need these people, Lippy.
I am these people, Calamini.
I don't want to leave you.
We do. You don't have to go.
It's in your hands, Calamini.
Elle,
At the end of the journey, I took the wrong track. I can't find the right path, there's no turning back. There's no turning back, I reached the dead end. I've hit the brick wall, I have to give up, this roof has to fall.
Into deep, into deep, into deep, tears roll down my face.
Okay. Yeah, we saw it.
And you was with me on the video
On the video screen.
I thought it got ya.
Yeah, we thought it got ya, but I realised it was a trick. Alright, she realised it was a trick. The other pals didn't have your necklace on. It was dead clever as a hero.
Where's Lippy?
She wouldn't come. Couldn't bring her back.
Don't cry, Cal. Maybe we could go back for her.
Yeah, maybe the three of us could talk her into coming. Can't carry on.
You did your best, Calamini. It was all down to Lipidasta. It was their choice. Sometimes there are sad endings, and sometimes there are now going back. But there are other people on this boat that need your help.
I can't help anyone. I'm useless. I'm a failure. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be up to my full goal.
What?
Isn't that right, Stella?
Yeah, up to her making full goal. What's gold?
And look how that would have affected Stella.
Yeah, if she was still making full goal, she couldn't come back and rescue me from what did that caretaker bloke say it was?
A self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's it. If she was still making full goal, she couldn't come back and rescue me from what he just said. You have to get us all out, Calamini, because we can't do it without you.
Please, Cal, take some. Right, let's go and get that stupid Berenicia, and she better be ready this time or I'll leave her too. Oh, and Dimo, I'm sorry I tried to kill you with a rock. If I'd have thought of it first, I would have done the same. I ain't got rocks in my head. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? Now get out of the way.
No, not really. I just want to get out of it before the roof falls in. Anyway, that's not what the L stands for in your hand.
The pillar won't fall. We was the last potential failures, and we haven't failed.
You might not fail, but you succeeded means the place guy has.
You mean?
Bingo, the final failure is rigged.
You mean the tunnel?
Oh my God, let's get out of here.
What do you mean? The L doesn't stand for lesson learned. What does it mean?
I'm not going to tell you unless you get us out of here.
Come on, quick, before the whole place crashes down. This is the last tunnel. So can I?
Oh.
It's you doing that self-fulfilling prophecy thing again?
No, I'm just saying, could you imagine the engines failed? You know, and then the lights went out. Oh. Oh. Ah!
What's going on up there in the engine room?
I don't know what's causing it.
We'll put the emergency lights on and you stick. There.
Oh. Come on, we're going to make it. 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 Oh, I never said nothing, honest.
That's it. The power's gone completely.
I know what the L stands for. Let it. Come on, we're nearly there. What? Finish behind us. No.
They'll be okay.
Some of them have come back. Nobody ever comes back. What are we going to do? The next crop will be here in a minute.
Get the cameras rolling. I want the exclusive. So, what did you win?
Well, certainly not a holiday, or gold, or a modelling contract.
The way that you prizes, risk, lying.
We were looking to get over with our lives.
Well, maybe that was just the prize.
What happened in there? We came at 7 and we're leaving at 6. That's what happened in there.
So, was you the one with the L on your hand? What did it mean?
Loser.
Lesson learned.
Leader.
Left.
Legger.
Lost soul.
Stop! You're all right. What you mean? The L could be anything we want it to be. It's not life. It's whatever we choose to make of it.
At the end of the journey, we took the right track. We're on the right path. There's no turning back, no turning back. Don't believe in destiny. Nothing's written in stone. There's no preordained. The future's unknown. We're at the end of our journey. We took the right track. We're on the right path. There's no turning back, no turning back. Don't believe in astrology. Let's believe that we believe in temporal harmony.
sophomore entrant. Bringing them down now.
Look who it is! It's the WROSNE sisters!
So, ladies, you're here for the opening night of Club Siluria. What do you think the prize is going to be? What are your dreams? What do you think you could make of yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Nefadasta from Friends Call Me Leaf because of a vote over the weekend. I think the prize is going to be a monthly function.
I'm Benestella. I'm a born loser, so, well, I just want to win something for a change.
Hi, I'm Ben Bexia. I'm talking my own restaurant.
Price is going to be a man cracker, loads of designer clothes, going to be a hairdresser, blending on that tea-making crack. My name's Drofnella, and don't forget it. This is my sister, Benicia.
My ideal price for your holiday. I will live so I walk. This is me, Rose. She must be a dancer.
What about you? Oh, she's the baby. She got back to the middle like Dad always said.
She's a dreamer. She'll never amount to anything.
I do. Like rocks and fossils. I'd like to work for a museum. Be a geologist, maybe.
She's a big puddle, but she won't wear a chat. Come on, let's get on them boats. I want to know what we're going to do to win an opportunity of a lifetime, or whatever it is, work it out between our talents.
So, gentlemen, there you have it. The thing that dreams are made of. This is Melandra Mellows, reporting from Channel DY1. Thank you.
Press pass, journalist. I'm here to see the so-called King of Siluria. He's giving me an exclusive interview.
Come on.
How could she get an exclusive? And I won't need to be these mindless morons. Oi, what are you talking to now? Says it's absolutely rubbish, sour, and it's really not one to nothing.
You know what it's like, you've been to one club, you've been to them all. And the price of the drinks in there, you know, there won't be enough left for a kebab. Look at these people, look at the effort they've gone to. Look at you lot, what a state. They're a lot posher than you are.
Look at you!
He's right, I'm going to go.
You can't. Yeah, we've got to stick together to win. So what happened to owning your own restaurant? You're going to keep that in this, are ya?
I can't be bothered. It's too much effort. I can smoke a bag. I'm off.
When an adventure calls,
Adventure falls.
her journey's over.
The opportunity is gone.
Leaving 6 WROSNE sisters.
No one else, carry on.
Such a shame. One down already. 99 to go. Bye-bye, Bembexia. Safe journey. To answer your question, sir, yes, you, sir, the one with the white t-shirt, I am Rift. Some people call me King of Siluria because Club Siluria is mine. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my opening night. I can promise you opportunities that will quite literally change your life.
There will be tests and discussions, and some of you will fall by the wayside. In fact, many of you will fail. But there is place for failures in Club Siluria, which welcomes failures. After all, tonight there can only be one winner.
Did you hear that? Only one winner. I just know it's going to be one of you lot.
My security staff are here to help you obey their rules, and everyone will be happy. I wish you everything you wish for yourself. Perhaps I'll be seeing some of you later, and perhaps not.
Hurry up, ladies. J for Jokers on that boat, S for Storytellers on that boat.
I've got an L stamped on my hand. What does it mean?
Onto the story boat, please. For your own safety, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta wear hard hats.
What? Hard hats?
No hat, no entry club rules.
You think I spent 20 quid out of my head to wear a freaking build that? And you're mad? I ain't wearing one. I'm telling you I ain't wearing one.
Come on, Stroppy. You're all going to wear one. Why are you so different?
I'm just now. You get me? First, it just goes with my outfit. Next, just it match my face. So I'm telling you I ain't wearing one.
Just leave us. Just do my head in.
What you big look at me? Didn't you hear me, you blockhead? I'm saying I ain't wearing one. I ain't wearing one, and I'm telling you for a fact I ain't wearing one.
Okay, lads, I had enough. Please commence removal.
Drama queen.
Stropinella the fool has broken a rule. Her point is over.
One strike and she's gone.
Leaving 5 WROSNE sisters.
Now we'll carry on.
There's another one of those noises. Where are they taking her?
She'll be fine. It's a goal. She'll catch up with them next to the promotion.
Real. Well, real. And them noises.
It's a part of entertainment. Special steps. We've got to stay another fun.
Well, it's a festive night taking place at my own amusement park in Club Siluria. J is for jokes and S is for stories. And you, my friend, you will provide them well. And in exchange, I can promise you all an adventure. I can promise you all a night you'll never forget.
If we want to tell about that means we've got to tell jokes. Well, who knows what for you?
Well, what's the fastest thing in the canal? Anyone? Anybody down there? I'm up to buy!
That was rubbish. We can all do better than that.
Well, look, no need. Oprah has been smack them off. Come on, get an hand.
What's Slippy got that lot, Jimmy? Something.
He's got him grabbing all the drinks and the S's, but I hit him in the wall.
What? Typical. Trying to get ahead of the game. She's taking our jokes. We need some of those clues. Duh. We're stories, not jokes. Well, at least you are.
Excuse me.
I've got that L stamped on my hand. What does it mean?
Loser. Well, I'm no loser. I'm going to be up for this time. Come on. We don't need those stupid clues. I'll make up a story. Shut up. I'm thinking.
The shirt's full places.
To your left, you'll just catch a glimpse of one of our pub rooms.
I'm getting off on either way. Oh, look at that lamp. Looks well good. Can't see no toilets. I'm not thirsty. I'm getting really cold. Put your coat on. I forgot to bring it. It said on your ticket to bring a coat.
Why didn't you go before paying?
I'm gonna go before keep picking on me. You're not going anywhere. Most of the pros of the holiday is directly with them. Oh no! I do want to give me one more day, but right now I need a toilet more.
Oh, come on. It must be retro night.
Hey, can you be a taxi rank? Is there the court?
It says taxi. Look, so it must be a taxi rank. I don't know, you're probably one of those false taxis. Oi, you like the taxi rank? What's going on here?
I was trying to get to the rave.
What rave?
Helter Skelter.
In there.
What?
Get with it, girl. It's the 90s.
What are you wearing?
I think she really thinks it's still the 90s.
Don't be daft. It is obviously a retro night. Like I said, I mean, look at that one.
Hello?
Hi.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Can you tell me where the toilets are?
Oh, I don't know that either. Try some of this. It's amazing.
What is it?
It's Moroccan. It's the best.
How long have you been waiting in this taxi rank?
Oh, not long in geological terms. 68? 69? I don't know really.
Are these people for real? What's going on here?
I'm gonna wet myself or don't find the toilet. That's what's going on here. They're actors.
Is that a dog?
No, he's just dead, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna get this one up white today.
This boat will be leaving in precisely 10 seconds.
Let me just answer this
10,
one.
9, 8, 7,
No way, you won't
6,
really leave her.
5,
He's just trying to pull you
4,
off.
3, 2, 1.
You missed the boat.
Come on, Feminissia, time ticks away.
Poor Felicia, now you must stay.
Your moment is over.
It doesn't roll, it's gone.
Feeling poor of
Come on now, go on.
What are you doing?
need to hurry up. What are you doing? We'll come back for you. Cause this to me. Promise. Just stay here. No, just stay. I love you. Stay here.
Always back to your boy.
Just stay here. We'll come back for you. No, please, no. Just don't stress. You know, you'll be fine. No, look at him. No, please come back again. Come back again. It's Rachel. Come on, just come back for me. Just wait there, okay? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I promise. 10 minutes. Okay, I promise.
Tonight. I thought you said his office was down the tunnel to the left.
No, funnel tunnel round to the right.
Just for the record, one there mine.
A body was found in there when we started setting up the club.
The air conditioner's broken, it's murder, isn't it? Get it, murder morning, air conditioning. No, he's right. There was a body, and it was a woman's. How did I know it was a woman? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. The school's mouth was open. Yakety yak, yakety yak. They found a whalebone. She was a big woman then. No, not that. From her corset, proving that it was a woman.
So none of you know then the reason why it's called Murder Mine is just a story or a myth somebody made up to confuse people.
Should put right up your street, cock, you being a journalist.
You might just let the hard way. Why it's called Murder Mine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, one boat must go one way and another way.
You can come into my zone if you tell me a joke.
That's us being ready for you.
You can come into my zone if you tell me a story.
That's them. I don't think we're quite ready for you, though. You can come into my zone if you tell me a lesson learned. And anybody or can come into Murder Mine, always a warm welcome.
Oh yeah, people dying to get in there. Get it, Murder Mine, dying.
Well, some of us have got L stamped on our hands. Who else has an L? Is that what it stands for? Lesson learned.
Shut up, Palomini. We're ready. I've got the clues here. Did you hear the one about the supermodel who went to the celebrity party?
At the party, she met Jeremy Clarkson. She said to Jeremy Clarkson, I'm a supermodel, what do you do? And he said, I do Top Gear. Right fancy the supermodel. I'll have her name.
I don't get it.
No, Pat. Supermodels go to celebrity parties and do lots of social drug taking. Jeremy Clarkson does a TV programme called Top Gear.
And Top Gear is a good term for drugs. And an 8 is a measure of a drug. I know this because that's what I want to be. What? A drugged up supermodel?
Shut up. I'm in control of my drug taking.
Well, I didn't get the joke either.
Yeah, that should be disqualified. They stole our story.
Stop telling tales.
Stop telling tales, she said. She's rubbing it in because they stole that boat story. Now they can't tell tales. Well, I'm sorry, we can't go any further unless you tell a story.
Stop being we win the prize then. Ha ha.
We've got a story. I've made one up.
You can't do that.
I can. Watch this. Once upon a time, there was this really boring girl called Calamine. Calamine knew loads about rocks and fossils. See, I told you she was boring. She even wore those stupid things round her neck. One day, Calamine gets offered some free tickets to a nightclub where there were life-changing prizes on offer. But then two of her evil sisters, who were both very ugly, tried to beat Calamine to the prize and she was forced to fight them. She clubbed them both to death with a fossil and shared the prize with her stunningly gorgeous sister Stella, who never usually wins anything.
That's a stupid story, like that could ever happen. Anyway, I've got another joke for you. My sister, Stella, is so fat, she has to get out of the car just to change gear.
Shame! My sister left me that street so fat when someone showed her a picture of her own feet, she didn't even recognise her.
Oh yeah, well, my sister Stella is so ugly, she entered an ugly competition and they said sorry, no professional.
And all in her face.
My sister left me that street so ugly when she looked out the window she got arrested for mooning.
Don't-
What's wrong with you two? It's almost like you believe what you're saying. Those jokes are not funny. You're making us argue. You're causing a rift. There's a rift developing between us.
Time to move on. Rift liked your jokes and your stories. You can now take a step closer to your prizes. Welcome to the joke zone! And welcome to the story zone. No one from Edmond then.
Hasn't nobody got a lesson learned? No. Oh well, maybe later.
Just remember, nobody get off the boat. That's right. Those tremors only happen when one of us leaves. So don't get off the boat. I'm right.
You could argue that. There does seem to be some sort of pattern developing.
A pattern, certainly.
Once upon a time, I wanted to be a solicitor, but then the kids came along and it got too difficult to carry on with my college course. A long time ago, I wanted to be a...
Where are those voices coming from?
I wanted to be a...
I don't know.
A long time ago,
Say,
I
Rob,
wanted to be a...
it's a people's life stories.
A long time ago, I wanted to be a famous chef, but I couldn't find the courage to pursue my dream. I started training to...
That's all Rob and Bexia.
When I was younger, I always wanted to be...
I always wanted to be a hairdresser, but I'm not very good with rules. I don't like to be told. There was rules at the college, rules in the salon, so that bored me out.
That's roughly alright.
What do you call Roswell Sister on GCSEs? A lawyer. What did they just say? What do you say to a Roswell sister with a job? How much, darling? The bride.
You can't say stuff like that about us. Just ignore me, don't get a mistake. I think they're changes. One goes
What do you say to a Rosny sister in the best clothes? Will the defendant please rise?
Irish terms and conversations that aren't interchangeable, good at recycling, feeling threatened, want myself at the pecking order, well, insert the name of the group and fire away. It's great fun, it's very therapeutic, guarantees to make you feel better about your own miserable existence.
What do you call a Rosny sister in a semi-detached? A burglar. What do you call a Rosny sister with half a brain? Gifted. What do you do if you run over a Rosny sister? Reverse just to make sure.
It's horrible! Shut up! Have you never told jokes like that? No! You're sure? What was our sister's jokes then?
What does Lepidasta use as protection during sex? A bush shelter.
Yeah, they're just picking up dust
Very back garden. Put the wheelings round front. Why should Lepidasta never be given coffee breaks? It would take too long to retrain her. Why does Lepidasta take so long to walk down the road? She keeps stopping to sniff up the white lines. And do you get Lepidasta's eyes light up? Sorry to torture her here.
Shut up! Watching your guests like this, you think Christ think you're better than me? White guys, I don't have a drug problem. Tell them Jimmo, it's not fair.
No, you're right, it's not fair. Somebody open the way of apology. We would like you to get off this pub, to this club room, have a dance, have a drink on nose, or maybe something a bit stronger.
Yeah, well, stop it, sure. Nippy, don't get tight, Ruthie. You'll be off your head all in
All I wanted to be was, when I was little, was an actress, but I don't know really what stopped me from doing it. I just don't know. I started a modelling career, but the party got out of hand. I thought I was in control, but I wasn't.
Lippy! Says I wrote she cow.
What's the point in having dreams when nothing ever goes the way you want it to, and the world's against you?
God, what a whiner. Her voice does sound familiar though. Stella, I don't think that's you. No, it isn't, Nutter.
All those jokes depending on you, a bit of a slow, maybe to call something a bit stronger. I just got to chill a bit.
We are now at the Hearst Cavern Club Room.
What's wrong with these people? Something frozen? Like fossils or something? What happened here? What's the story?
Well, let the fossils tell their tales.
Oh, hello. Evening here, it was earlier. Full of them.
My name's Adam Lee Matthews. The project's called WROSNE project. It's part of an old club under Caverns. Been on the project about 18 months now, and it's really good. We like went to Everton, Black Country Museum, that's where we perform basically, Black Country Museum. I'm a bouncer and I'm a technician with Steve. In technician, like I do lighting, I go do with Steve, helping to do lighting. Like put lights up, check see if it work. You got wire speakers up, you got to check speakers work, you got to check the volume on the speakers. I move boxes around, move everything around like anything you want to move around. What Steve's actually said to me what I got to do, it's like my second boss, really. If you gotta be a band, yeah, like for loose mounds, you gotta stand on the boat, fold your arms, you gotta tell people to wear hard hats, you gotta tell people to get on the boat, where to sit, and all that. I enjoy being a band, born to be one when I'm older. From start was hard, my lines, if they'll turn up on time, if they'll turn up, you gotta ask other people, but now I got used to it, it's got me built. It's giving me something to do, calm my behaviour down, because before I was busting windows, I was going out at night, I was round in the streets for copper. It's calmed me down really, it has calmed me down.
My name's Lee Walton. I've been on the project for 18 months. I'm technical crew, helping Steve with carrying stuff with sound, lighting. I've been lifting stuff, carrying it to places, helping with the wires and that, getting wires for them, taking chairs. That's about it for the technical. I'm a bouncer. I have to stand there with the boat. My favourite thing about it is going into the caverns, helping unloading the boats, unloading the boats. I'm really proud of this project because it's good and it's enjoyable. I think I've changed. I've got more mature than I used to be when I come on this project. Not so cheeky. I'm really glad I did it.
My name's Mike Lauder and I've been doing a BTEC for technical. It's leaps and bounds the WROSNE project, and it's like doing dance, drama, technical, and just doing a performance like what nobody else has had a chance to do. I've been working with technical, assisting Steve, Russ, and all leaps and bounds technical crew. Been setting up the lighting systems, doing the lights for him, the music, and just doing everything what like needs to be doing. 18 months ago, I didn't know that much about it, but now since I've been doing the project, I've learnt quite a lot of things. I think it's a really good project, and I think they should do something like it again, because it gets people off the streets and keeps them out of trouble. So it just gives people things to do when they've got no time, when they've got nothing else to do in the spare time. I've learnt how to control myself and not to get frustrated so easy, and like how to set things up and like how to learn new things if it goes wrong, and other ways of doing it. The technical crew that I've worked with, they've given me an insight to my future and what I want and things I want to do and ways I can get a good qualification behind me. It's just like finding how hard it is for people when they've got to do concerts and it's just I'm going to do a college course in it in a couple of years' time.
I'm Jade and I've been here for about a year now. And I do the drama and backstage with costumes and design and masks and stuff like that. I got involved through one of my mates because they joined it, and then Wendy kept me committed to the programme. I've never made masks before until started this project. I've been helping make the masks with latex and cloth and that, and then painting them up and then doing any adjustments and that. So making the masks, it's been an experience. I've really enjoyed it, to be honest, because I like doing stuff, you know what I mean? I constantly got to be doing something, and it's kept me occupied through the project, and I got bored and stuff. Tonight I've been at the glass house and I've been helping adjust masks that needs to be adjusted, making sure they fit everyone right, so they're more comfortable in them. The things that have been hard about the project is having to adjust to things that I might not usually do, like getting up early in the morning and having to do stuff that I might not do. In the performance, say if I've got to do something that I might not really want to do, but I've got to do it just to get the performance right. Before the project I was a bit naughty, I had a bit more attitude, if you know what I mean. But I've matured through the project.